So I went ahead and got City Skylines 2. I've been trying not to get it, I've been checking out the articles, I've been looking up on the City Skylines 2 Reddit. Just been digging and diving, trying to see if the game's worth getting or not. And from what I can see from the community, they are enjoying the game. The issues are prevalent, but it appears that some of the similar issues they had in City Skylines 1 rolled over into City Skylines 2's. Things with like clipping or like setting your roads out and certain zoning issues, traffic issues, stuff like that. I don't want to get too heavy into it because I don't really know too much about the City Skylines genre, but just a couple of things like that. I have already made a couple cities. I get around 30 to 40,000 population, and I go, screw this shit, man, I'm starting over. So I delete everything and I just start new. I do have two cities right now. I have Rockmouth at 28,000 pop and Escross at 36,000. Now, I thought I was going somewhere with Escross. I thought I was doing really good with this one until I realized that my traffic was a nightmare. I only had one way into the city. I didn't design any outer loops. I didn't have any intersections, any off-ramps. And the off-ramps that I did create just caused a lot of traffic anyway into my industrial sector. So that the couple of off-ramps I had were crap anyway. So after learning a lot, I, started over and made the city of Rockmouth and one of the hardest maps. Excuse me. And one of the hardest maps is Mountain Village, or at least that's what some articles said, that, they had like a list of who was the hardest or what was the hardest maps to play on, and Mountain Village was like number one. I'll go ahead and show you guys what I got going on over here. I was going to show S-Cross, but I was like, nah, waste of time. I might fix it later, and then I'll show it off then. So, and for a little, before we get into this any further, I just want to say this game has huge graphical issues. That's what was keeping me away from it. Even right now, the game is choppy. Now, I'm not sure it's because I'm recording it, with Streamlabs, what's going on here. It seems a little bit more slower than usual. That's probably the case, to be honest with you. But here's my graphics. I play on a 1440p screen, 32-inch, but I have it at 1080 at 59.94 hertz. So yeah. I did that just to free up some memory. Apparently I'm playing on a medium preset. I don't remember setting it to this. I believe I had it on low. But I guess this went ahead and kicked it up to medium for me automatically. I'm gonna put LODs on very low though. That should help out. And fog. Where's fog at? Fog, quality settings, disabled. We do not want that. This should help the game run. Yeah, look at that. Just automatically the game looks better. That's so weird. That film grain effect just immediately went away from doing that. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but it looks more vibrant now. The city looks more colorful. So here's pretty much where I started building, if I can get a top down right here. So I started doing these hexagon shapes here. If you guys can see this, like, I have all the lanes here in the center like hexagon shapes. And I put roundabouts in key areas. I didn't do it everywhere, just like in certain key areas where I figured more congestion would happen from outer lanes, like over here and whatnot, coming in. And then I did a big outer loop. See if it'll highlight here. This big outer loop right here that pretty much goes around the whole city. I have no idea what I hit there. Okay, here it is. That's the outer loop right here, and it just goes around the whole city. And that was pretty much the start of my town. Down here, I was doing like a, I don't know. I took some inspiration from S-Cross, and I did this really cool downtown design where it was like a triangle and one-way streets coming through. This is a small example of it. Unfortunately, this is a really huge small example of it because S-Cross's triangle probably started from somewhere down here. Not sure if I have my cursor enabled on stream for you guys to see it. Let's see if I can highlight the street. So it came from this street pretty much and went all the way to like up here on Birdsong Street. So pretty much this roundabout system here. So it was a really huge triangle, and it was just all downtown, like big skyscrapers like this. And it was like mostly one ways until you got to like the top or the end of the triangle, which would be the widest part, and then it broke off into little side streets, square U-turns, just stuff like that. So it was pretty cool. This one, from me starting over so much, I've learned a lot, and unfortunately, we got a little accident going on right here. But let me go ahead and hit play on here. Just to show you guys, like, this city does function. Now, because this is a legacy area for me right here, this does get some traffic from time to time. But nothing crazy. I did figure out my bus lines, thank God. I still think they're chaotic. Let's see if I can find the transportation overview. Yeah, here we go. Can I just exit out of that without... Nope. I was trying to just get rid of the menu so I could show you the lines. Damn, there's no way to, like, drag it down a little bit so I can just show you. Maybe I can click on the actual bus station? Yeah, there we go. So, as you can see, like, I got the tram running, basically, throughout the hexagons. And then I have the buses kind of, like, going on the outer belt, coming down into the suburbs, going to the industrial area, and I think I got them going to the school systems. Not really. Now, the outer belt, why is everybody wrecking, man? Jesus. But I do have the green outer rim bus line. That's what I named it. It does pass by at least the school street. So people, you know, I guess they could, if they were going to school, they could just jump on the green bus line. So I have the bus station here. It's going to over there, I think. Yeah, from this city to like an out of bounds city, like a neighbor city. So I'm bringing in traffic that way and taking out traffic that way. Got the hospital right here in the city center. I think that's a good place to have it. I got a firehouse here, and I think the police station here. Now, here's where I'm getting into some issues, and this game has a lot of wonky issues. This graveyard, I want to repurpose it. I want to move it. I can't even add upgrades to it. So like right here, it says overlapping items. I have space to put this here, but it says overlapping items. What gives? Well, if you look down here on the bottom right, if we can see that together, there's the lane there, the road, that has an issue with me placing this here. Why does the road have an issue with me placing this here? Does it need pedestrian access? Well, if that was the case, then couldn't I, like, I don't know, stick this over here? Well, no, it's going to have issues with these roads. Can I put it in the back? Nope. It doesn't matter. Even though it's blue, it just will not let me place it. I'm clicking. It won't let me place it. Now, I was like, all right, well, whatever. I'll just relocate this cemetery. Try to relocate it real quick. Let me just, God, leave this game. And then if I try to move over here, clear open space, nothing blocking it, it says overlapping items. So, I can't upgrade that cemetery ever. I can't move it ever unless I completely, what I'm thinking, demolish this street and start anew. So, what I'm doing and what I'm thinking here, there goes one of my tram lines, by the way. I love these things. I love it. But what I'm thinking is just keeping it. Keeping it as a legacy. You know, something to give my city character. So, I'm not going to change it. I would like to be able to, but hey, whatever. I can't do it. So, just going to move on. I'm not going to, like, get bummed out about it and tear down half of my city down there trying to fix it. Now, I'm noticing it's not a good idea to have, like, industrial sectors. I thought it was at first, but you get this issue with lack of high-skilled labor. You don't want too many industrial zones because then people, like, compete with each other for employees. So that's not good. Another thing is I do not have transportation set up here. This is one of my newest areas. I was doing like a triangle cul-de-sac with roundabouts, just trying out a new design. And kind of reminds me here around the Atlanta area, where the area I live around, and we had cul-de-sacs like this, where you'll have like one main strip or something, like this road right here, Concord Street, and then you'll have like Spring Street, and then it'll like branch off into another street, and then another one, and you have all these houses in there. So I was trying to like recapture some of that Atlanta feel for the suburbs. And to be fair, the Atlanta suburbs, they don't just like, they're not dead ends. They'll be like this, but like maybe this little road right here may be a dead end, but this one might, or this one might connect back to a main road somewhere further down the way. So it's never just like a dead end. But still, took that idea from there. Railroads, I'm trying to play around with railroads. I'm not getting it. So if I'm bringing this railroad in, well, this is already what the game gave me, but right here. So here's my rail station. I don't know what I'm doing here. What am I supposed to do with this? I thought I was supposed to be bringing in cargo. I don't know what's going on. I never see it get used. It just feels like a waste. Like nothing's happening. It says efficiency 112%, but you could have fooled me, because I don't see a single train go in there. It must be some really happy railroad, rail yard workers. Mouthful. We'll just say rail yard guys. So the rail yard guys must be having an easy job. See, now I'm thinking the trains are going to come in, right? But they don't. They just completely bypass my connection right up here. And there they go. Boop, boop. Oh, that's a 2-engine one. I wish the trains were a little bit longer in this game. Make it more realistic, because these things will be miles long. And this one's like nothing. My game just auto-saved there. But yeah. He'll pass on by. Hey, look at that. That's funny. Oh, what the hell? I don't know what's going on there. Well, why would you even need a fence back here, bro? What in the world? Why is there traffic here? What is happening? What is going on here? What? Sometimes I think, like, should I add a light somewhere? Like here, for example. Or maybe remove the light from here and make this a roundabout. I have no idea. I have no idea. Now I'm noticing a bunch of high rent things popping up. Not enough customers. I want to fix that, but at the same time I don't. I'm at the stage of the city where I'm just enjoying the sim. Like I think if I just build just to build to deal with a lot of these high rent and not enough customer issues, I'm just going to ruin the game. But for example, the high rent issue is because I don't have enough low income houses. Or low density houses, I should say. So what I should do out here in this area is just pop up more suburbs. Simple. Just add more of these. Not a big deal. The not enough customers, that is, well, that's because there's not enough houses. Like these. But the thing is, I don't want to use this land right here just yet. So that's why I'm not adding and stuff. And I was kind of thinking about making this a market district. So a commercial district. And what was this? What was I doing over here? Tram depot. Okay, so I was going to do another tram system up here. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to add a whole new tram network for these triangles. Or the W, I guess. Looks more like... I have no idea what this looks like, guys. But yeah. My biggest suburb, this is the first one I started building. They're doing fine. They don't really have an issue except for these two guys, but whatever, they're probably wretched. Yeah, they're wretched. They're just not making enough money. If I click on here and try to figure out why, who's the residents, it's a child. That's why. And what about the other one? Who's the resident? It's a child too. Why are there just children living in homes by themselves? They'll never get a job. because they're too young. So I'm not sure what's going on there. And what about this guy? Why are single children being in these homes? This is two adults, but they're having a hard time paying their rent as well. Interesting. I'm not really sure what's going on there. So I haven't started building the tram for this area yet, but I will once I pop it up more. Okay. Sorry, I was reading an achievement or something. So the happiness down here, it looks like we're doing all right. No one's really happy about my high taxes. No one likes the high noise pollution, and traffic is also bumming them out. So if you guys want to see my city economy now, here we are. We're not doing too good. My taxes are pretty high. I had them at 20% though, so, and every single one, so this is nothing. I actually dropped it 5%. Last time I played this game, I went ahead and dropped it down. I'm thinking about re-increasing it because I'm getting tired of everybody getting pissed off. I don't want poor people in my freaking city. You're living in the mountains. Come on. Look at these beautiful mountains. Gotta have some money to live out here, right? No. You may have some people that are born here, and you gotta have some type of low-income housing, and this is where we have it, on this street right here. This is my apartment. What was it called? Let's see. Low-rent housing. Large apartment buildings with small affordable apartments. The lower rents provide lower tax income as a result. This whole street right here is dedicated to it. And as you guys can see, I have industry right on the other side of it. I'm thinking about changing that. I don't like that because over time, industry zones pollute in the ground. And it's going to cause these guys to get really upset. But that's what you get for living in a low-income apartment building. This is the way I looked at it. Now, I did give them like some stuff to do, like basketball courts. I do think that's really cool to have that in the game. I thought I gave them more than just one thing. But from looking here... Yeah, outdoor gym. There it was. That one was pretty tiny. You can fit outdoor gyms basically anywhere. Problem is it just doesn't hold a lot of people. I do have internet towers out here. Where is it? I just heard it. And now I don't see it. There it is. I do have these guys out here. I haven't seen a need to upgrade yet in my tech tree, in the milestone tree, to get up to the telecom tower. I should at some point though, because I do like the satellite uplink. It does look really cool. I would like to implement that. But for the most part, I have internet throughout the whole city. Everybody's doing good. I have no dead spots. Over here, I was playing around with this idea of having like my skyscrapers on this island. Mountain Village map gives you this island here. I did increase the size of it just a tad, just a little bit, not much, nothing crazy. I created 3 platforms here, so really the only way to get on this island is this bridge. That may or may not become a problem in the future. This bridge just goes off into this dead end right here underneath this intersection system here. So there's nothing, that's not another way to get off the island. I could make it in the future. I might do that. I might have like just an exit ramp here. People can get back on the highway. And if they want to do a U-turn or whatever, they'll exit back off here at this butterfly that I have. And I love these things. When I was a truck driver for a while there, I would always love getting off at these exits. Now, getting on's a different story. Because when you're at a slow speed, getting off it can be annoying too. See, this one's not the same. This one is not the same. This one's actually a little bit safer than the one I was thinking of. Okay, so imagine this butterfly, but instead of giving you this whole new cool ass lane over here that makes it safer for oncoming and incoming traffic, or incoming and exiting traffic, these loops were attached to the main highway. Those are the ones I don't like. Sometimes I like them if like no one's out there on the road that day, or not too much traffic, or if you get lucky and no one just happens to be there when you're merging on or merging off. But if there's people there, you can create some really dangerous situations where people are trying to merge on off the butterfly, into the interstate. And you get these really close calls. At least I did when I was in my truck, so. But here, this is a great idea. Before you even get to it, they got a merging off lane. This would be your exit lane. You come off here, they give you your exit here. And they give you another exit right here. That is just so damn cool. And it also makes it safer for merging on traffic, because technically these guys should be slowing down. I don't know what says the speed limit's still 70. Shouldn't be that fast. Right here should be like 50, 55. But anyway, I digress. Enough nerding out about my past life as a trucker. Post-sorting facility, I got that there. Not really sure what it does. It says it increases communication throughout your city, so I went ahead and put it just to make my business sector happy. This is all going to be mainly, or just, well, no, let's be real. This is going to be nothing but high-density office buildings. That's all I want on this island. I have given them some things to do. I did have high-density residential buildings here, but I changed my mind and got rid of it. I put these parking zones for them and gave them a tennis court, you know? And so these are like legacy things left over. Because I don't... There's not... Yeah, this is a high-density office, high-density office. Yeah, I don't have any high-density housing, skyscrapers here anymore. So that's just left over. So here's my first real cul-de-sac that I made outside of like my first ever layout right here. So this is where I branched. This is actually came way later, this one right here, but this was my first one. And it started all on this street right here. Sorry about that, guys. My USB drive likes to disconnect and reconnect on me. It's very annoying. I got to figure out what's going on there. So I have some ground pollution here because I had some kind of can't remember what I had. Did I have a coal plant here or had something like that? I think I had a lot of industry here, and it just built up the ground pollution over time. That kind of sucked. Yeah, and it's still there. You can see reminiscence of it. So this is pretty much this area right here. It all started off on this street, pretty much, and grew from there. This cul-de-sac was added much later, because literally it was all based off this street, and that's why they're a little popped up, you know. Got some good development here. Alright, moving on. So this little highway right here was something crazy that I was just experimenting with. I had this before. It wasn't a roundabout, but I went ahead and changed it into one anyway. But don't worry about that. I'm not fixing that. I've already tried a million times. I had to keep deleting so many things just to fix it. I'm not doing that. It's just going to have to stay there. Think of it as a legacy event. It adds character to the city. So this street right here was some crazy idea I had of like... I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know why I made it this way, because it just makes it hard for people to go from this side of the street to the other side of the street. So at some points, I'm gonna have like, intersections. Let me see if I can do something about that right now. Is that a 2-lane? Yeah, because that's going into the suburb. Let's see if I can add a 2-lane right here. Is there not a way to cross in? I just don't understand. What about this? Did that do it? Did that do it? Sweet. It worked. See, now they can turn into there. Did I have another one back here? Yes, I did. But do I want that close to the roundabout? Ooh, that's a good question. Yeah, sure, let's do that. So let's add it from right here. Bingo. Bingo bango! We got it. And I think I should just do that all the way down, what is this, Olive Street? Dean Street. Yeah, Dean Street. And the other one, Dean Street and Meadow Street. Should be named the same thing. I should actually fix that. But yeah, you don't want to make it difficult for your traffic to get across from one side to the other. So I have a lot of little small things like that that I have to improve and fix. This game, like, you can rush through this game if you want to, but what's the point? The point is you're building a city, man. It's the most chill game that I've ever played. Well, not ever played, but it's up there, and at least in recent memory. It's the most chill game I've ever played in recent memory. It's just so dope. I'm just so at peace with this game. Let's see if I can find like a cop car or something. I don't see one right off the rip. Yeah, I don't see one, but for example, I'll like follow, let's see, I'll like click on something like this, like a cop car, but for this example, it'd be a box truck. And I'll click on them, and bro, we will just go for a ride. We will just go for a damn ride in the town, man. I got traffic despawning there, I don't know why. Is that? Oh no. They're despawning because they get stuck right there. That wasn't meant to be a lane. Crap. See, so... I'll explain what's happening here. Let me stop following this guy. So they're treating this little intersection like an actual little... Well, this is where they need to stop. But I don't want them to stop here. I just want it when it's this... When it's this lane's turn to go, they just use this as a crossover, or they can turn right. But apparently they're stopping here in the middle like it's another road. So I gotta fix that. It will fix that. Add that on the other, on the list of a bunch of things that I have to do to fix this city. So here's my first industrial zone, really. I like this zone better because it's not as crazy. You do have like a lot of things going on here, but not at the same time. Because over here, there's just way too many industrial, like, what would you call this? Like warehouses too close to each other. It looks like they fixed out their issues with the low skilled or not enough skilled labor. Got my landfill going on up here, trying to keep stuff like that as far away as possible. Now, this, what's going on here? Crime scene? Whoa, I've never... Who the hell robbed these guys? Huh. What the hell is that up in the sky? Oh, okay, that's airplane connection point. But yeah, so pretty much this is supposed to be like some grand street that I was going to do something crazy with, but didn't really do anything with it. Just turned into a road like anything else. It is the connection to our electricity though, and it does branch the traffic out a little bit better, but other than that, the fact that it's how many lanes? 1, 2, 3, 4 laner. Should have made that bigger. Oh well. It's still 8 lanes into and out of the industrial zone. Also, this that's what it was, sorry. I was having a hard time. It's a connection point to the other side as well. Now, if you thought this was all my city was, no. This is where it started. This is where it began. The recent most produced or production is this island and this entire system over here. This is the newest things added. But over here, we got our farms on the other side of the river. This is where all our farms are at. We got our airport here. I wanted to get the airport right here, but it just would not fit. So I put it over here. It's not a big deal because we have the interstate right there. We have the intersections coming in and out. And we eventually we're going to make it so that the downtown office guys can get to their airport really fast. This is probably what this road's going to be. It's going to be an overpass going over here, running around, and coming straight right here. So my office executives can get on their airplanes faster. And then we have our freaking Chirp X Space Center. Leave me alone. I didn't want to put it right here next to the farmers, but I had no other place. So I just smacked them right here. I do want to move them somewhere cooler, though. And I will work on that. I think I can relocate this. Yeah, I can. So it's not a big deal. But this was really helpful. I wanted to build this as fast as possible because I'm trying to get people into these universities that I made. And nobody is really joining them. Look, 102 people in that one. Well, at least this one has 888 people. That's good. But, yeah, nobody was really joining. And if I remember correctly, this university was, like, down there in the 300s. It's just like nobody wanted to go to school. I have a college here. It's doing good. You know, it's a lot better than what it used to be. Windmills are just there for looks. There's really no reason. I keep getting traffic here, but I can't do nothing about it. Why? Is it because they're all coming in? I know this is not a big deal. This isn't like huge traffic or anything, but stuff like this annoys me. So when I see this, I go, well, let's add it to the list of things to fix. And I do, because this is another like big street. Doesn't have too many ons or offs. Like, this is it. This is your only on and off, is like right here. But I'm trying to keep these cul-de-sacs, or not cul-de-sacs, so I'm trying to keep like these neighborhoods, these suburbs, away from the road. I don't want outside traffic coming into them, so I thought I could connect this into here, but why would I do that? What is going on right here? I'm not fixing this stuff. That's like, you gotta have like mad OCD, and I do, but that's the thing. This game is like punishes you for trying to fix anything. So here are all my farms. Pretty much all on this side. There goes the rocket. Woo! Holy crap, dude. If I had the graphics turned up, would the rocket have disappeared into the sun like real life? Don't know. But that sucker goes all the way up there, dude. Way higher in the planes. Let's just keep soaring. It's pretty cool. I do have plans expanding up this way and making another, like, skyscraper utopia. And it's probably going to be residential buildings, but I'm not sure. I'm getting to another problem here as well, where this side of town doesn't want to build any high density. It just wants medium density. I don't know how to fix this. It's just, I can't get any high density homes, or, yeah, I just can't get them. They don't want to build here. All I can get is, like, a crap ton of demand for medium density here. I will put the high density zones here, and just nothing populates. I'm just not sure what's going on. Is it because there's too many medium density buildings here, it favors that? Don't know. So I got like little farmer communities here. You know, just a couple of houses, nothing crazy. Just have workers, you know, for the farms close by. Got their schools, got another cul-de-sac out here. I keep calling it cul-de-sac, you know what I mean by this point. It's just another suburb. I got another suburb out here. They got a little special way for them to enter, you know. It's just a one way though. It's not like they can merge into here. If they want, they're gonna have to get off at this exit, or they come down this way, and they hit this intersection here, this crappy intersection here, which leads them in here, and they go into the town. This was like this is the legacy setup here. This is what the game gave me, and I just kind of built up off of it. Up here, I got the industrial sector zone, I like to call it. I'm a little sick, so sorry for the snuffles and all that. I think this is our ore. Yeah, colossal ore and full skill grinding. Whatever that says. Got a little fire department up here, you know, just keeping watch, keeping watch. The windmills up here are actually producing, what is it, 5 megawatts? So they're getting the full benefit of being up there. So that's pretty much it. I did want to build out this way. The only reason why I have tiles purchased here was to get the incoming and outcoming railroad, which I have now. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, and then I came out this way as well. I bought those tiles connecting there. And my last one is going to be coming up into here, buying up this land, connecting all the rivers, getting a train system going. I would love to have a train that will take you up here, then take you down over here, and then come all the way down, and it just follows the river, then it loops down here, and then right back up this way, and takes you into the train depot, and then it like loops back out this way, comes up to this river, does a circle roundabout thing, I'm gonna have something crazy with the train subway system. It's gonna take you everywhere. I'm just gonna have like these depots all around, kind of similar to Atlanta. This is where I'm getting the idea from. Actually, no, Atlanta is more like a cross. You ever seen the MARTA train station? The MARTA rail? Just like our subway system in Atlanta. It looks like a cross. Literally. There's north to south, east to west. So I want to do something similar, but use the rivers. So it's not going to be like the same idea in that essence. But it's still going to be north to south, east and west. It's going to find a way, and something in the center is going to connect it all. So I'm going to have a good time making that. Did I just see a rocket? Yep. Bro, that thing is gone. And I chased after it too. I was on the ground. I zoomed all the way up at it. Thing took off. But yeah. This is my town of Rockmouth. 30,000 pop. It was 28,000 when we started playing. When I started recording. And what, 36 minutes later, now it's 30,000. So it's popping off. I like this game. Like, this is the most chillest game ever. You don't have to really play this game too hard if you don't want to. If you just want to chill and chill, you can chill, bro. If you just want to watch your sim go, you can watch your sim go. To hell with the happiness and micromanaging everything. It's not a big deal. I love this little dead-end street that I made here for these, I think these are medium density buildings for residents. I love this. You know? Just love seeing stuff like this. I can like park it. Are you guys protesting? No, it's a speed limit sign. I was like, hell no, send the police. But yeah. I'll find like a street like this or something, just chill. And I think I could turn this on. If I hit X here. Photo mode. I don't know how to hide the UI. That's my issue. There it is. Boom. And just chill and watch what happens here. You know? This game's chill like that. This garbage truck almost took these people out, dude. Oh my god. Well, this is that little legacy area that I was telling you guys about, my triangle. And then just watch what happens here. What comes in, what comes out. I love this game. It's just so chill. Like, I put a lot of thought into this city when I was making it, when I was designing it. Now, you can obviously tell the areas where I didn't. This is actually right here my oldest suburb. This was in the beginning. These are the only guys to survive the chopping block when I got rid of a lot of these homes here in where the city started. This is it. Only these guys made it. Now I also put my film director mansion here and the rock star mansion here. These are the only guys that survive it, and I don't think I'm gonna get rid of them. I think I'm gonna keep this area like this the whole time. As long as I can. Until these guys are level 5 houses. I don't know why they're not level 5 already. I have parks here. I do, don't I? Yeah. Well, they're small parks, but still. There's parks here. They should level up. Look, these guys are leveling up. I think this is a level 5 house. Or at least a level 4. You know? So it would be nice to see these guys eventually hit level 5 houses all in this area. That'd be really cool. I'd love to see that. But hope you guys enjoy looking at my town. I'm trying to think of more things to talk about. I don't really have anything to talk about more, and it's just at this point where I have to get a lot of things done in the city, micromanaging things. The taxi system that I have here, the bus system that I have here, the tram system seems to keep most of the pedestrians off the street. They will clump up. I did want to mention that there is an issue that if like one guy is trying to get on a taxi, but he can't get on the taxi will not just move on and say screw it. The taxi will sit there and block traffic. And for some reason, traffic just won't go around him. They just want to stay behind the taxi until that one guy that's not going to get on gets on. So it causes this jam for no reason. The only way to get rid of it is by deleting the taxi stop. The hell? I've read that this will happen with the trams as well, but my trams, that never happens with my trams. It never happens with my trams. But I've had it happen with taxis. In this area right here. Oh, look, it might be happening right now. This is what happens. Whose fault is it? Whose fault is it this time? You gotta be freaking shitting me. Everybody is held up because of this one guy. Are you kidding me? Let's go ahead and turn back on the UI and see. How do I turn on the UI? So what's going on here? He's boarding. What? This guy is causing the blockage of that street. So he's building up traffic back there a little bit. He's got traffic built up here. He's got traffic built up there. Traffic built up here. Then it's extending down there. This is ridiculous. I might just get rid of these taxi stands. Yeah. Whenever this issue keeps popping up, I'm just going to have to get rid of these taxi stands and never pop them back. And look, now traffic's flying. What in the world's going on? What the hell? Also, my audio is popping. I don't know why. Let me see if there's an issue going on over here or something. But yeah. So all that traffic was caused by that. It shouldn't even have been happening. Oh! There is one thing more I could talk about, and that's my really cool, kind of like my overpass system I got going on here. So the outer loop of my main downtown, which is right here, goes around and circle around, and it connects here. Well, I built this little highway here, and it's not a highway, but kind of looks like one. And I elevated it, and I ran it through the city. This is one of my favorite things about this town. I didn't even talk about it. Because it gives a lot of character to the bottoms, you know. Looks really cool. And I got a couple exits, you know, where you can get off. I might eventually turn this into a two-way. It's a three-way here at the end, but... No, wait, no it's not. It's just parked cars. How do I get rid of parked cars here? Whatever. Issue for another time. See, that's what I'm talking about. There's designing your city, and then there's, what's the word? Designing, and then maintaining, and improving, and making efficient. It's like 4 different things you can do with your city. It's not just like dropping down zones and building. It's like, now how do you make it run efficient? How do you maintain everything? How do you make sure everything runs smooth? So anyway, you got to exit there. Then you come down this way. I got another exit here. This one is wonky as hell, but I loved it. When I first saw it, I was like, this is stupid. I'm going to get rid of it, and then I kept it. So whatever. I think this is my first exit I ever made, actually. Off of this highway. Man, people love crashing in my town, man. Or my big city. I didn't realize I was big city. So before, I didn't have this connector here. This overpass system was not there. Originally, you just kept going this way, this way, this way, and bam, it lands you right to the northern part of town, which was cool. Now, there's a traffic jam forming here. I might want to do something about that. Might want to add some roundabouts here somewhere, or at least remove some of these lights. I'm not liking traffic jam there. And then this overpass, pretty much I added on later, was to get people off this main strip over here. So that's what I don't like about this game. It's kind of annoying. You have a main strip, alright? So this would be like my overpass system was meant to free up traffic on all these other roads in here. But all it did was funnel all the traffic now wanting to use this road and nothing else, to where they're jamming themselves up here now. Because now traffic wants to come off that main strip onto this overpass. You know, they're coming off that strip over here into this overpass, and then they want to all drive right onto this damn overpass and get stuck. I don't know, man. But it's things like that that you can do in this game and try to figure out how to make it more efficient, make it run more efficient. But yeah, that's my City of Rockmouth. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're a Cities Skylines fan, or just somebody that's been playing in a while, can you give me some tips? Right now I'm trying to figure out how to like get more overpasses in the city without ruining the city. I want more things like this. I think this is really cool to have streets on the bottom like this with like another street up top. I just love that idea. I love that concept. I would also love to run some of these, like this highway right here that I have coming in. I would love to have some of these more throughout as well. Not necessarily trying to bring people into the city, but over or across parts of the city, kind of like a subway would do. So this, how it's just running from there to here or whatever. I don't even know why I have that. I just wanted something cool going through the skyscrapers, so I did that. But what I would like is like something coming off the main strip all the way over here to this street. And then the same thing from here all the way over here to this street. And then from here all the way over to this street. You know, just stuff like that. I would love to have more things like this road, but connecting throughout the city, not destroying any of my natural roads that I already have placed here. See, it's going to get really complicated. I'll probably figure it out. But has anybody done any cool designs like that? Let me know. Like, put it in the comments and let me know, because I just think this game is so cool, man. It's your canvas. Whatever you want to do, man, you can do it. Design it however you want. I love it. This game's cool. I wish they would fix the graphical issues and a couple little improvements, tweaks to traffic, how it acts and stuff like that. Fix the AI a little bit. Also, I would like to see more simulation, more life, because it's not really... Oh, there goes a little helicopter. Like, you can watch people go to work. They'll go to work and then step out of work 2 seconds later like they're done with their shift. It's like, that's not realistic, man. But I do like the fact you can follow people around. I think this helicopter is picking up somebody here at this building that died or needs help. Not died. That's something I'm going to need to. You see that fire going on over there? I'm going to need to get a fire headquarters soon so I can get the helicopters that drop the water on burning buildings. I need that. I had that in my other city, Escross, with 36 or whatever it was population. I had that over there, and I needed that one over there. That was like a lifesaver. Those helicopters get there so much faster. And then I think I had like a special helicopter depot. There was like 6 or 4 helicopters there. Fire helicopters, so that could have been the fire headquarters with an expansion unit built onto it. So this is not good. We do have a fire truck on scene. Hold on. Oh, that's a road. I thought that was the station. Oh, that's their own little street right here. Okay. So they got the fire out there and they got the fire out here. Good. Good, good. Okay, we're getting traffic again right here. See, this is ridiculous. I have to be on the lookout for that. I'm just gonna have to get rid of these taxi stands. Why is this building condemned? I keep seeing that, like, buildings get condemned or whatever because they haven't been maintained. And I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong there. Like, is there something I'm supposed to do? Like with homes? Because I know with roads you need, what is it? The road maintenance depot. And what it does, like, these guys go around fixing roads. See how some are green or some yellow? There's these trucks that'll go out there and they'll repave the roads as they go, and they'll make it green again. Like this. The condition of the road. That's what that represents. So a bad area of the road, like over here, will be orange. Like this needs to be repaved. And it'll go as far as red. So, is there something you need for homes? You know what I mean? Can that be done over here on the services? Roads. Not that I see. Not that I see. Or is it taxation being too high that people don't have enough to maintain their homes? You know what I mean? I have no idea. None. Whew. This game is cool. I feel like I'm going to have a lot of stuff going on in here. It may look like I got a lot of stuff going on now, but no. And because I've been doing this video, I haven't really been focusing on like my little issues going on here. The high rent. Like, you should pay attention to that. Like, if you're really trying to max this game. Like, I got high demand here. My webcam's kind of blocking it. But right here, I got high demand for low density, medium density, high density, commercial demand, and industrial. I don't have any office demand, though. And I think the reason for that is because I already have this island queued up completely for high density. Yeah, see, it's already queued up. So whenever I do have demand for an office building, it's automatically going to be built here anyway. So I would like to have a tram or a subway leading here. That'd be cool. I don't know where I'd build it. I may want to hold off on making more buildings until I figure it out, because I could come over here. Or where is it? Transportation. Do I have train? I don't have subway though yet. How do I get subway? Me transportation. Subway 4. Damn, short one. Sucks. What I do have so far is like roads. Went into electricity a little bit there. Water, I didn't do too much. Medicaid or medical, I didn't do too much. This, I didn't do too much. I did go into schools a little bit, quite a bit there actually. Didn't go too much into fire. I did go into police a little bit. I did go into transportation a little bit, but not that heavy. Parks I went into a little bit. This I went barely at all. Now, I'm trying to remember, why did I go into police so heavy? I think I was trying to go for a central bank. But I also was trying to get the CIA. I was definitely trying to get them, man. What I'm trying to do is just get anything that's going to encourage people to want to go to school. So anything that involves space. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm out, man. I'm really enjoying the game. If you haven't gotten it, get it. It's cool. I don't know. I can't think of another game that's as chill. You just do whatever you want in terms of building a city. You get bored, you just come over here and like, I'm just gonna follow you around, homie, and we're gonna go for a little ride and just chill. Like, come on. And you just get to see the city from a different point of view. I will do that. I'll just freaking hang out, dude, and do that. Anyway, see you dudes.